I would like to invite everyone to please rise for the national anthem that will be sung by Sara Kasian.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, family, faculty, and loved ones of the graduating class. Today is an exciting day. My name is Julie Martinez, and I am the ASB President for Paramount High School. On behalf of Paramount High School, I would like to welcome School Board President Ms. Vivian Hansen, Board Vice President Ms. Yesenia Cuarenta, Board Members Ms. Sonia De Leon, Ms. Linda Garcia, and Ms. Carmen Gomez. I would also like to welcome Superintendent Dr. Ruth Perez and Assistant Superintendents Dr. Myrna Morales, Dr. Ryan Smith, Dr. Deborah Stark, and Mr. Ryan Frutos. Principal, Paramount High School Senior Campus Principal Mrs. Christiana Kraus, Paramount High School West Campus Principal Mrs. Elizabeth Salcido, along with all of our district principals and district administrators to the commencement ceremony of the graduating class of 2020. It's been a hard few months, hasn't it? We went from laughing at Twitter memes to thinking, woohoo, 2-week break, to crying about all the events that have been canceled. Despite this, however, we are still standing here today stronger than ever before. During this time, I'm sure we all realize that we take too many things for granted. It is crucial that we become aware of our privileges and use them to speak for those without them. Class of 2020, I want to thank you for inspiring me to overcome the obstacles that have been put in front of us over the past 4 years. I am pleased to introduce to you the Paramount Unified School District Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ruth Perez.
Dear graduating class of 2020, today marks the end of a chapter and a significant milestone on the path to adulthood. You have worked very hard for this moment, putting in countless hours of studying, learning, and growing. When I think about the class of 2020, I think about the stories of overcoming obstacles, hard work, accomplishments, and celebration. In you, I see our future leaders who will live their lives with purpose and make a difference in our world. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for making it to this moment when you can rejoice in your perseverance and success, when you can celebrate with your parents and families for their sacrifices and support in helping you reach this dream. You've proven to your family, your teachers, and your peers that nothing will prevent your success. You've inspired all of us with your passion and dedication to go above and beyond your academic and personal goals. At this time in your lives, it is natural to feel excited and apprehensive of the future. It's natural to want to spring forward in the next phase, and it's equally natural to want to start again in kindergarten when everything felt safe and familiar. Though today you may feel uncertain about what is to come, I challenge you to take on every obstacle with the same commitment you applied to your years as a Paramount Unified student. The knowledge and skills you have acquired throughout these years will ensure you achieve your goals and reach new levels of success. This is not only a momentous occasion for you and your loved ones, but also a significant moment in our world's history. The storm we have weathered since the start of 2020 as a district, a country, and a global community has seemed insurmountable at times. However, it is you, the class of 2020, our youth and leaders of a new and better world, who keep us hopeful, energized, and inspired to continue pushing forward on the path to excellence. I want to thank you for your patience and support as we navigated the school year, overcame challenges together, and learned to adapt to a distance learning instructional model. We came out stronger and will continue to rise together. We know that the final days of your senior year look different from what you dreamed of, and that this day of celebration is not what you or any of us in Paramount Unified envisioned for you. Like you, we are saddened that we cannot be together to honor you in our traditional manner. But we want you to know that we stand by you, support you, and honor you as you prepare for the next phase of your life. As the graduating class of 2020 worked for years to get to this point, your teachers, counselors, administrators, and district leaders watched and celebrated with you in your achievement. We are proud to have such incredible students represent Paramount Unified because we know you possess a focus and strength of will that serve you well as you face the challenges of today and tomorrow. The class of 2020 will be known for years to come as one of endurance, strength, and resilience. Now more than ever, your community and surrounding world need you. You have acquired the tools and resources in your classes and developed the vision and ambition with your peers and teachers. Now is the time when you gather everything you have learned at Paramount Unified to go out and be a positive change because this world needs every one of you. During this moment in history, stay clear-headed and take a deep breath. Have faith in your path and work for the common good. You have the power to help better the world for generations to come. To face this decade and prosper, we need your passions and morals, your intelligence and strength. We need you for your unique experiences that will shape a future that is sustainable for all. To our class of 2020, always remember that you can help and heal those around you in any field, profession, or path that you choose. We are exceptionally proud of you and cannot wait to witness how you shape the future for us all. On behalf of Paramount Unified School District, the Board of Education, and myself, your superintendent, we wish you all the best and so many blessings. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth Perez. I would now like to introduce to you our president for class of 2020, Valeria Torres.
Good evening. My name is Valeria Torres and I am the class president of 2020. I would like to begin by congratulating each of you guys for making it to the end of the 4-year journey through high school. We have made it past countless nights of endless studying, the all-nighters pulled to complete assignments, and the frantic review of some formulas right before a big test, even if we had studied for hours the night before. 4 years were invested into high school, and I am proud of each of one of us to be able to say that we graduated. I would like to thank everyone I met for impacting me in ways they may not imagine. And although I won't name you all, I appreciate you guys, and you guys know exactly who you are. I genuinely cherish the relationships and bonds I've formed in the entirety of the 4 years I've spent at Paramount High School, with both students and teachers. At a school where we're 99% minorities, I've been shown how we defy the odds and how strong and capable we are of doing anything in life. Words cannot describe how proud I am of everyone who is furthering their education no matter where you decide to commit to. To everyone who is first generation, congratulations. Despite any obstacles you may have faced, you're able to say that you graduated. I know you guys can achieve anything you guys set your mind to. When I think of class of 2020, I think resilience and perseverance, especially during the unprecedented times of COVID-19. I'd like to thank Ms. Walker, Ms. Olson, Mr. Rodriguez, Ms. Krause, Ms. McGoffna, and everyone in our entire administration for making our senior year one for the books, even if it's the one for the next edition of the AP US History textbook. Thank you for making it possible for us to walk across the stage when the time is right. Our graduation ceremony is an event we've all worked for the past 4 years of school. It's what we've dreamed of, and the administration has done everything in their power to allow us to experience one of our greatest achievements. I'd also like to take this time to say thank you to my parents for being the ones who have stood by me for my entire life and for motivating me to do the best in everything I do. If you're sitting at home, I hope you take this time to thank your parents, loved ones, and everyone who has supported your educational career, including our teachers who have worked endlessly to give us an education we can benefit from in the future. Thank you for creating the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, Paramount High School, for all the opportunities you have given. You have given us the chance to have a voice. To remind you guys, there are petitions to sign, organizations to donate to, and many other things you can do to be active during times of uncertainty. I want to remind you that many of us have an opportunity to make a change in November, a chance to make your voice heard. We should take this time to inspire others and to tell youth around us to vote for leaders we know have our best interests in mind, including our safety. Like Barack Obama said, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Thank you, Paramount High School, once again, for everything you have given me. I now would like to introduce our class of 2020 Salutatorian, Fatima Larios.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Fatima Larios, and I was given the honor to speak on behalf of Paramount High School seniors as this year's Salutatorian. I want to start off by thanking all of the medical and essential workers on the front lines in efforts of keeping us safe and healthy while risking their lives. It is also important that I don't discredit the district and administration that worked to provide us with alternate solutions for what should have been the end of our senior year. I know that none of us had prepared for this abrupt switch to distance learning and an overall new temporary lifestyle. This unprecedented process has been exhausting for everybody, to say the least. Graduation for many of us has been an experience that we've been longing for since the beginning of our freshman year and that our parents have been looking forward to since the day we were born. I know that especially in these times, it has become increasingly difficult to recognize one's own achievements. However you may feel, seniors, it is important to know that this graduation ceremony serves as proof of everything you've accomplished in the past 4 years, seeing you are here now. It is important to recognize this accomplishment amidst all the uncertainty that has consumed our lives and will possibly continue to do so. Although we only get one high school graduation in our lifetime, I would like to emphasize with certainty that this is one of many milestones we will fulfill. This is due to the fact that we, as individuals, will lay the groundwork for what the future will become. We, the class of 2020, are a revolutionizing class. This generation, this class, is full of some of the brightest minds I've had the privilege of meeting and getting to know. We have unknowingly worked together as a class to inspire each other and to become the best versions of ourselves that we could be. We all have differing goals and backgrounds. Many of us will be some of the first to make history in our field, representing the minority and marginalized groups we consider ourselves to be a part of. We will be met with diversion. There will be instances of discouragement and avoidance. However, diligence through struggle only has one definite outcome: success and change. Change the status quo. I know that with the undying support we have from our family and friends and teachers, we will most definitely make a change in this world. To my parents for coming to the U.S. and always encouraging me to do the best I could and to make the most out of my quality education. To my friends for helping me realize that there is more to school than just studying and for being one of my primary support systems throughout this. To Mr. Teeples and Mr. Polimis for helping me discover a love for STEM and advocacy and for impacting every student's lives throughout all your years of teaching. We wish you the best in retirement. And for Ms. Juarez for making me a better writer and for listening to me ramble about whatever may be going on in the world at the given moment. From this point onward, we will be using what we learned in the past 4 years to become adults that will reform the standards by which the world is run. As Malcolm X has stated, without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. Thank you, Paramount High School. I would now like to introduce to you the valedictorian of our graduating class, Edward Quesada.
Good evening. I am Edward Quesada, the valedictorian for the class of 2020. I would like to first take this time to recognize all of the friends, teachers, administrators, and families that have functioned as the backbone to the class of 2020. Without their efforts, none of this would be possible. I'd also like to take this time to specifically thank my parents and family for their continuous support throughout my academic and personal life. About 4 years ago, we embarked on an adventure that has been filled with a series of fun memories and a plethora of challenges that have attempted to inspire growth. They say these challenges come in all forms, and believe me, we've encountered all kinds throughout these 4 years. Just ask Mr. Teeples' students about his labs. Those were hard. Whether it was garnering the willpower to finish the 5 assignments in one night that we should have started a week ago, or finding ourselves at the center of a global pandemic, who would have imagined that? Our class will truly resonate throughout history for our ability to overcome these obstacles. As our senior year was cut short and major events were rendered to thoughts of what could have been, We find ourselves at a crossroads where we either remain in a saddened state or attempt to find solace in all of the heartfelt efforts by friends, family, and teachers. Together, we can use this experience to reflect on the importance of valuing those around us and what we have at all times. It seems like it was just yesterday in which I found myself with the boys chanting Fonzie's name during his homecoming run, or watching the fireworks over Disneyland. With the passage of time zooming over our heads, we tend to make little time to appreciate what we have at the current moment. What COVID-19 has highlighted is that everything we can enjoy can be promptly stripped away. The spontaneous process reinforces the importance of cherishing the people and activities that bring you happiness on a daily basis. Whether it's studying for an exam together or playing sports at the park, these are all activities that we tend to take for granted but play a major role in balancing our state of mind. Through the experiences across these 4 years, it's become clear to me that collaboration helps instill excitement into our lives and serves as a catalyst for change in our society. Only together can we discern the faults in our character and become empowered through growth. Although relationships may be diluted by the power of time, the imprint one leaves on each other is everlasting and pivotal for the construction of one's identity. This identity serves as the foundation for one's endeavors throughout the world. Truthfully, the world is a large place, and I have not lived long enough on this planet to stand here to preach about a future, since it is all unknown at this point. I can barely predict what is going to occur a week from now, so I find it impossible to foresee in the next 10 years what's going to happen to us. It is up to us as individuals to jump into the world with what we have learned here in Paramount and to explore what the future has in store for us. With a class size of 1,061 students, our diverse student body is set to disperse throughout the world into all types of avenues. At the end of the day, what truly matters is enjoying the pursuit of one's passion and contributing back to our community. I'll never forget the words of my 9th grade geography teacher who begged for us to explore the world, as there is much to see and much knowledge to gain. As Paramount Pirates, it is only fitting for us to burst through our Paramount bubble and explore what the seas have to offer. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Secure Citizen, who will be singing a special song for the class of 2020 graduates.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I will go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you, my darling, you. Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We all know it's 'cause of COVID-19, but I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dream of, and I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always
Thank you, Zakir, for your beautiful rendition for the class of 2020. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our principal, Mrs. Christiana Kraus.
Good evening to all who are here tonight to honor and celebrate Paramount High School Class of 2020, our dearest class of 2020. As you finish this momentous school year and embark on the next chapter of your lives, there is much to be unknown and unclear. It's okay to feel confused, overwhelmed, and lost, and maybe a little angry. It's also okay to feel hopeful and optimistic. While no other class can say they graduated during a pandemic, I distinctly remember feeling those same feelings in one big overwhelming moment. I will not pretend to know what the future holds for you, but there's one thing I do know in my heart with absolute certainty: our world needs you. There are some things I wish I had known when I graduated that I'd like to share with you today. First, none of us really know what we are doing, at least not all of the time. None of us, not even the people you admire most. You will not either. Just like everyone else, you will question yourself through life. At times, you'll feel frustrated and confused. Success is a lifelong journey. Enjoy the journey. And when you feel alone, remember everyone else has those same feelings at times, even though they don't talk about it. Second, train yourself to be a problem solver. Our world is facing a long history of problems, as well as the manifestation of new ones. Though it is easy to Google many answers these days, we more than ever need leaders who think beyond, differently, and challenge the status quo. We need leaders to lead with their incredible brains and hearts. Third, your GPA does not define you. Now, this does not negate the efforts so many of you did to do well. But what I mean is, you nor others will remember the test you did poorly on 10 years from now. What will be remembered is how you treat people. People are everything. No matter how smart you are, if you don't take care of people and take the time to notice them, you will not be successful. And let me tell you, our world needs more people who notice and who care. Fourth, be present in your relationships. I know your parents probably tell you all the time to put your phone down or unplug. You don't want to be at the end of your life wishing you had paid more attention to your people you loved. You want people in your life to feel heard and be seen by you. No one gets to the end of their life and wishes they had spent more time on Instagram and Twitter. Fifth, when you fail, and you will, you have a choice. You can choose to learn nothing and inevitably repeat that mistake, or you can choose to find the lesson in it. As long as you do it differently the next time around, it isn't a failure, even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for. That's called learning. When you fail, I suspect it won't feel good in that moment because it certainly hasn't for me. View each screw up as a gift and learn from it. One day in the future, you'll be able to look back and be thankful for the mistakes you made because they made you, you. Sixth, be yourself. So simple, yet it is so hard. Wear what you like. Honor your values. Speak your truth. It doesn't matter if others don't like it. You know you stand for something when people disagree with you. The longer you are not yourself, the longer you live your life for everyone else. Be your best self. We need you to do this, not for just you, but for the world. The most empowering feeling is that day you wake up and you decide to be you. And lastly, the world needs you. The world needs leaders, and you are one. We all have the ability to impact people near and far. We have the ability to bring joy to someone's day, to give strength to someone who is weak, to believe in someone before they believe in themselves. We have the ability to spread compassion and love and empathy. Those called soft skills, they are hard and they are everything. These do not all come naturally. You must work at them, but it is worth it. The more you learn, the more you will change the world. We need a more caring world where people come first. And if anyone can help us build it, we know it is you. Again, congratulations, class of 2020. We congratulate you for all you have done individually, but even more, the incredible mark and legacy you have left at Paramount High School. Pirates, continue to let your dreams be bigger than your fears. Class of 2020, never forget, we believe in you. On behalf of Paramount Unified School District and the Board of Education, I accept these students who have met the requirements set forth by the Board of Education as the graduates of Paramount High School for this 2020 school year. Congratulations.
On behalf of the Paramount Unified School District Board of Education, I accept these students who have met the requirements set forth by the Board of Education as graduates of Paramount High School for this 2020 school year. Congratulations.
Greetings, graduates. First, I want to congratulate all the graduates of 2020. This has been a remarkable year, one you never expected to end the way it has. One thing you can always count on, Paramount students are resilient and strong. Remember, this is only the ending of one dream you work hard to make come true, and it's the first step to the next chapter of your life. Your dedication and persistence has paid off, and you are now free to make your own decisions. I have faith that you can and will achieve whatever you want in life. All you have to do is believe that you can. Chase your dreams, never stop trying, never stop learning. Live life to the fullest and give it nothing but your best. I have a challenge for you. Whatever your next steps are, do something you can be proud of. You may find that it has to be done with small baby steps, but it will still make a difference. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, because you have proved you have the strength to face life's challenges. My favorite author is Dr. Seuss, and as he says, "Oh, the places you'll go, today is your day. You're off to great places, so go on your way." Congratulations, Paramount graduates.
I would like to congratulate the class of 2020 on all your accomplishments on this momentous day as you graduate and receive your high school diploma. 2020 will be forever remembered in our nation's history for the many sacrifices made by all of you and of those on the front line fighting COVID-19. Many of us have lived through tragic events in our nation's history and know that we will emerge as a strong community. I wish all of you great success today and in all your future endeavors. Don't forget, once a pirate, always a pirate.
Good evening, class of 2020. It is with great pleasure and pride that I stand before you, such a dynamic and wonderful group of students. Not only am I here to congratulate you on one of your greatest achievements, but I am also here to commend you, taking on a hand that was dealt to you in these unprecedented times, and continue to strive for greatness. It would have been so easy for every single one of you to give up, but instead, we are here today because despite the struggle that you faced, you each still persevered, and that is a lesson that you can take with you throughout the rest of your life. Although this may not be the graduation you imagined, it's still a very important day in your life. It marks the transition into the next phase of your life, a phase that we at Paramount have assisted in grooming you for, and it is a pleasure and honor to be here with you, even if it is not in person, to mark this very special occasion. So class of 2020, when you look back on this day, whether it's for a few months from now or a few years from now, know that your class was special. You may not have done everything the traditional way, but you held your heads high, got through the darkness, and never failed to show your Paramount pride. To our Buena Vista graduates, I say, soar like an eagle. And to our Paramount grads, I say, once a pirate, always a pirate.
Hello, class of 2020. This is your board member, Sonia De Leon, and I want to leave you with a few words. It has been widely repeated throughout time by philosophers, artists, scientists, legislators, and parents that educated youth are our future. If by future we mean progress in securing the general well-being of our families, our cities, our communities, our nation, then it is impossible to conceive of a better future without an educated youth. Today, your commitment and resolve to be educated are being harshly tested by this tragic, historic moment that has taken your education outside of the classrooms. And now, more than ever, your education has depended on the collective efforts of parents, teachers, administrators, legislators, and most importantly, your resolve. Yet in spite of the severe obstacles that this pandemic has imposed on your learning, you, class of 2020, have endured. Your strong commitment to learning in order to secure a better future for you, your loved ones, and for our nation has successfully brought you to this important phase of your life, high school graduation. Thanks to your love of learning, to your endurance during these trying times for all humanity, you have climbed higher on the great mountain called the future. Congratulations on your well-deserved diploma. Today, as you proudly graduate, class of 2020, I'm extremely optimistic and confident that thanks to your love of learning, the future of your families and community is brighter, as they will surely benefit from the fruits of your knowledge and talents. Congratulations to you, your families, on your well-deserved diploma. Salute to you, our future. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Senator Lena Gonzalez, coming to you straight from the state capitol here in Sacramento, proudly representing the 33rd Senate District and congratulating every single 2020 senior from the Senate District. We're very excited for you, we're proud of you. This is an amazing time for you. Even though it's a trying and an unprecedented time, just know that we are very proud of you. You've done a lot to accomplish what you have now, and we're rooting for you. So congratulations again in this amazing time to you and your families. All the best.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Once a pirate, always a pirate.